All right. Oh, okay.
So I think you may have to redo that.
Hold on.
You may have missed a button.
Gone too soon. Little fella was gonna write his whole life out. I know you're bottling it up. Spill.
I never leak a thing.
You're flat out lying. You're telling me you don't know what happened to this?
You're tearing me apart.
Yo, what is going on? We are coming at you live from downtown Chicago here at Atlas Stationers for the July Experience Pen Sale. We've got about 100 listings today, so we can't thank you enough for being here. We've upgraded our mic situation, and we are ready to start. We went ahead and we did the practice run on our Discord server. Let me get the mic a little higher. And we are going to begin shortly. Let me get my YouTube comments up. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's been amazing, you guys, how tech savvy we are, huh? All right, I've got the YouTube chat pulled up right here. Okay, we are going to begin. So I got Discord coming up, and then just remember you gotta wait for the green dot to issue your claim. So we're gonna begin listing number 1. And I will change the camera here in a second. So we got the side camera as well. Let's have ourselves a day. Chat should move to YouTube. Yes, listen to your moderator. All right, let me make sure the side camera's all set up and ready to rock. Then we should be good to go. Yeah, you guys, so this is gonna be for all of the listings from the July Experience products. And if you're new here, we basically have a whole month's worth of returns. And we sell all of these products as used at a steep discount. So if you're watching the live stream and you're not already in our Discord, that's where we run the Experience Pen Sale. Okay. Do this, side cam. Should be good to go here in a second. I'm getting the side camera pulled up just so you have a different angle of the products. But we're gonna go ahead and begin the live stream, or begin the sale here. And then once I get the side camera up, we'll be rocking and rolling. Okay. Remember, I'm gonna post the sale price, the retail price, the photo, etc. Good luck all. All right, listing number 1 is this Pelican M800 in cream. And this one has a fine nib. Reports of bad tipping. Reports of bad tipping. Any takers? Any takers on listing 1? All right, any takers at, oh, we got Dirk. Let's get it. All right, there you go. Now we just got to roll through here. Listing number 2 is going to be for a Lamy 2000. Let me get my pen ready to go. What the heck? Did it just double post? That's so weird. Okay, Lamy 2000. This one is a fine nib. Good luck, good luck. Who wants it? 160 is a crazy sale. All right, we got at BR. Listing number 3 is the Iris Garden from Visconti. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, this one we've got on a great deal. All right, let's see who's going to get it. Grando. Guys, I'm working on pulling up my chat here in 1 second. I had to restart my entire laptop earlier. I know some of you guys were patient in here, but I don't want to delay the EXP sale any longer. So next up, we got the Visconti Comedy. This one is the Inferno, 160 down from 269. All right, let's see who it's going to be. There we go, there we go. Muzzerg. All right, moving on. We've got the Esterbrook SD Sea Glass. This one is list 195, sale price 125. This one's going to be a lot of claims, I bet. A lot of claims. We'll let that one juice up for a minute. Had a feeling that was going to be the case. Guys, we were so close to getting this side chat popped up. Side camera's working. All right, we've got Michelle Ivy on that. Very nice, very nice. Next up, we've got the Waterman Karen. This pen has been absolutely like just balling out here. You guys have been eating this pen up. And I don't blame you, it's a sick pen. All right, we're gonna switch to the side cam after this listing. We're gonna see if I got the Discord pulled up. You guys, I'll catch up on YouTube comments in 1 second. I'm severely multitasking. Maiden, nice job on that one. All right, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. All right, we should be good now. Let's go, let's go. Don't let Discord use it. I think I got it. Yo, mic check, mic check. All right, let's get after it. Okay, so next up we've got the Benu Euphoria. All right, I'm also gonna start using the side cam. Boom. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Sale price $157, retail price $157. This one's brand new. We found it after we brought it to the Chicago Pen Show, but then we didn't sell it, so now it's here. All right, YouTube, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yeah, That's a lot of comments to catch up on. So I'm just going to say hello, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see if anyone wants to take it. We got Lauren. Beautiful. Also, just a reminder, listings number 9, 11, 38, and 65, those sold ahead of the show. All right, we've got a Narwhal cotton candy. No box. This one has no box. Where is the listing? Listing is right there. What do you mean? All right, rerun. I don't know what that means. You're talking about like the Excel sheet that has it all? I don't even know if they're on YouTube, but all of the listings I post ahead of the show. So I usually do it like on the Thursday before, but this week it was on Wednesday. Okay. Julie, do your best. Just DM Lucas, DM our moderator. Try not to talk in this EXP chat. All right, we're sending it back. Sending it back. All right, good luck, good luck. I need an assistant. I got one. I've got one here. But yeah, well, you know, normally we have 2 to 3 moderators, but Tanya decided that that we're not a priority anymore. How dare she? She's made every single EXP sale except one. Went from a perfect record to like a 99% attendance rate. Now we can never get it back up to 100. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of like how here at Atlas we have 4.9 stars on Google reviews. But of course, I don't think we can ever get it up to 5 stars. Because of the fact that somebody left us a non-5-star review. Just bogus. Just joking. If you have honest reviews, I mean, a non-5-star, you know, if it's, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 wrong listing there. I almost just sold that $1,000 pen for 50 bucks. That would have been bad. My point is, like, if you have authentic reviews to leave like good feedback, then I respect it. That's how we get better. Like, you got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is a roller ball. So let's see. Tanya's going to cut all the mic cables and mess with your Discord settings now. Michelle, you got 2? Nice. Any takers at 350? That's a big deal. That's a big deal. 350 is crazy. 350 is nice. No? No love for rollerballs. Disappointed. All right, first one of the day that did not sell. Let's move on to the Delta Spacanopoly Ruffo. This one's a cool one. This one said scratchy nib, stiff piston. Oh, that photo I just posted is so bad. Sorry for the bad photo. I am so sorry for the bad photo. That is bad, but we just got to roll with it. That is bad. Rollerball for $50, nice. If you hadn't bought the Visconti already. All right, let's see who wants it. Let's see who wants it. Okay, $70? No takers at 70? That's low key. Okay, okay. This is a really good deal. All right, boff, boff. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Next one we're going to show off is the Tom Studio Ivy fountain pen. It's from the collection, the Studio. That's always gets me. It's always a confusing thing. This one has that Pro Flex nib. We're gonna adjust the lighting here. Bella, if you can hear me, can you adjust this lighting to put the light overneath or over the pens a little bit more? We're gonna adjust the lighting. All right, good luck. This is gonna be a big one. Michael, there we go. Perfect. Thank you kindly. All right, next up we've got a Pen Lux. Oh, that's really good. Thank you. This one said scratch on pen, but I didn't really see it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying whoever returned it's a liar, but I didn't really see a scratch. But maybe I just don't know. What's its malfunction? Which one? You're talking about the Delta? It just said stiff piston. Nice, Nikki, GZs. All right, this one's one of the cooler pens of the listings. This is the Heinz Pen Co. California Dreamin'. This one's pretty cool. Stiff piston was the one that was skipped. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. All right, let's see. Who wants it? Who wants it? Nice. Himawari Sky. Oh, you're talking about the one that was skipped? I see, yeah. Autumn actually got that one. Yeah, so we let the Atlas team look at all the pens first. And then that way they get first dibs, just like a cool perk of, working at Atlas. You get the inside look, the sneak peek before the public, Next up, we got a Pilot Falcon. Pilots always go crazy. $11 head stiff piston, not 12. Oh. Oh, maybe I mixed it up then. I see. Are we hiring? We're always accepting applications and resumes. Jenny. All right, next up we got the Diplomat brass stripes. This is a beautiful pen. I love this pen. Oh, the next is going to happen at the end. I see the NEXY messages every so many pens. Yeah, NEXY Boxes at the end. We got like 8 of them. Good luck. Oh, there we go, Alex. Let's get it. All right, we got a banger. Pelican M800. Pelican M800. Good luck. So you guys, I had my sleep study Wednesday and Thursday. And let me tell you, it was not very comfortable. It was not very comfortable. Yo. I'm gonna switch out the mics. All right, let me know if you guys can still hear me. Gorgeous Pelly. Did you take a pic with all the wires? I did actually. I did actually take a photo. But, you know, I wasn't looking too hot in it. I'm not going to lie. I was not looking too hot. So I got to figure out if I want to share that with the Discord. Maybe. Just, I don't know if I want that circulating because I had a lot of wires all up on my head, everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, we're going to drop this price. Any takers at 400? Lucas is right. Would still have the manufacturer's warranty. It's the worst night's sleep ever. Yeah, it was not good. First time I had when the machine slipped off, I was moving around too much. Yeah, they came in twice throughout the night to reattach stuff. And they said I got good sleep that night, but I promise you, I was up and awake like almost the entire night just with my eyes closed, like tossing and turning, and I don't think I really slept well, to be honest. David, nice. You know, so I don't know. But then I was getting tested for narcolepsy, so they had me do like 5 30-minute interval naps. So you nap for 30 minutes, then you're awake for like 2 hours, then you nap. And they're testing to see how easily I can fall asleep at any given time throughout the day. And I fell asleep like immediately on every single nap. So we'll see. We'll see what that means. But yeah, like I think they're trying to track how quickly your body can get into REM sleep. This is the Platinum Laurel Green, by the way. Let me write down this updated price of $350. That's a steal. "30 minutes is how long it takes me to fall asleep." How do you sleep immediately? It takes me so long to fall asleep. So that's the whole point of narcolepsy, is that I can sleep at any given moment. Like I'm always exhausted. And my brain doesn't regulate sleep well with my body. Like I don't have a routine where it tells me, okay, you're tired from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m., you know? So point is I can fall asleep immediately at any given time throughout the day. But, you know, I drink a few cups of coffee a day to help keep me going. But just like the Hulk is always angry, Hollywood's always tired. Not in a bad way though. Like I love life and everything, but that's why I always got bags under my eyes and whatnot. Wanted to brag about the Pelican Hub in October. Nice. Need brighter lights on the pen to show the colors. They all look black. Bella, you want to come in one more time? All right, we'll adjust it. We'll take the lighting off me a little bit more. Naps, benefits of working from home, but also I have the skill of being able to fall asleep quickly and wake up refreshed from a 10-minute nap. Nice. Yeah, let's, if you don't mind, let's move this one like completely over and then we'll turn this one a tad. And then maybe down a little bit more too. You guys give Bella a shout out in the chat. I have her working on some other things, some cool designs and photography and NEXY Boxes. And she's got to come in and help at my beck and call. Any takers at 200? I switched mics too, so I got that one charging, so that was clutch. Any takers at 200? All right, Puma, there you are. Perfect. Thank you so much.
That's so dramatic.
That was crazy bright. I mean, I don't mind it. As you know.
I'll just turn it on to 100 without that.
Okay, that was low-key insane. All right, here we go. Next up, we got a Grafon Faber-Castell. This, you guys, you're gonna hear it here first. This pen is the most slept on steel nib pen in the entire world. Grafon Faber-Castell Temesio. This pen is so fire. Yeah, and I'll fix I think it's my camera. I don't know why it's not picking it up so well. I have an appointment with Kirk at the sidewalk sale, so I may just give to him. Nice. When I work nights, I used to nap, but then I'd fall asleep, would be time to go back, yeah. Oh, this is a roller ball. Yeah, oops. Roller ball curse gonna be broken, come on. And actually, you guys are gonna hate me, but I need to swap this back to full face because I actually gotta charge my laptop. 1 second. Probably more important to have the stream continue going than the side cam. All right, any takers at, all right, 75 low-key sounds pretty steep. I don't even know if I'm comfortable at 75, but we're gonna rock with it. Laptop drained its whole battery, that was a surprise update. Yeah. My laptop was at 100% at 12 p.m. Central Time. It's now 14%. So to give you an idea, yes, this drains batteries like no other. And if you remember like 2 EXP sales ago, I accidentally let it die. I had an adapter where it would basically, like I could plug in like 6 different things, but I low-key can't find it. So don't worry, next EXP sale, you guys, we're really gonna dive deep. We're really gonna dive deep. Another reason for dedicated live stream desktop, I agree. You're so right. You guys are right. I'm not going to lie. You are right. And I do apologize for, all of the issues. I'm not a tech person. I think you guys know that by now. But, I do my best. All right, we've got an Edison Beaumont coming up. I will be honest with you though. I swear everything looks perfect right when we start. And I run through the different slides and everything. And then right when I start the stream, the mic just dies. So I think what we can do is use these Rode mics. And I'm hoping that just moving forward, it'll be solid. You have a few techies in the chat? Yes. So that's super good, don't get me wrong, but the problem is it's hard to look at the chat when I'm trying to troubleshoot. All right, let me get these back. All right, this is gonna be a popular one. This one is the Radius 1934 Purple Swirls. So this one was left over from our event with Clarissa from Leonardo. Banger of a pen, just banger. So retail and sale price are the same. This is what we're selling it for online. It is new. You guys, I might low-key try to get through this whole thing with no intermission. Stub nib. All right, let's see who won it. Hollywood, just get a mini PC for this. The profit from one Visconti would pay for it. I really like my Graph Fountain Pen, super great pen. Me too. You need a docking station too. Yeah, so we have one, but I just don't know where it is. And then you guys, honestly, what ends up happening, and this is totally my fault. I'm not deflecting at all, but the months go by so fast that before you know it, the EXP sale, it's here. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I have no time to look into anything. So I vow that next week I'm really gonna, and I feel like I probably say this every single month, but I'll look into some minor upgrades. Good news is this is still fun. You guys are super patient, which I greatly appreciate. Laura. It could also just totally be my laptop is just no bueno anymore. Appreciate your energy and time you and the team take running these EXP sales. Hey, we enjoy them. We really enjoy them. But it's not acceptable though that I keep having all these errors. So that's on me. It's not a good look when the stream is acting up. So we got to get that tightened up. The good news is you guys are so awesome, the community as a whole, that you keep each other entertained. I'm convinced I could just throw on the stream and not say anything, and you guys would all keep each other entertained. In fact, I'll trade you one mini PC for one David Oscarson. Sidewalk sales in 3 weeks, yep. Yeah, so I really got to make sure our streaming stuff's ready because we've got the Titans of the Community panel live stream. We've got the AMA live stream. Who's attending the sidewalk sale? Who's attending the sidewalk sale? Let me know in the chat right now. Who's attending? Let me make this a little bit nicer. So I know I got to read my handwriting after this. Wow, a lot of you. Let's go. You guys, that's awesome. Look how nice this pen is. This is the Roaring Red Atlas exclusive. $90. So Kara will be there, Eric, Kiminosis will be online, JJ, Lauren, Mark, wow, Michael's aiming for 2026. I'll be in Sweden at the time. Dude, this is awesome, you guys. Be there Friday, I'll be there both days since I'm flying in. Let's go. I'll be at the sale. I'm so tempted to commute from Louisville. Do it. It's a ton of fun. And, you know, one thing that we really try to do is try to make it a very unique experience where it's not just you're giving us your money. I mean, obviously we need the event to be somewhat successful so we can keep hosting them and, you know, have the vendors return. But we're more focused on trying to make it such a unique event that it's well worth your time to fly in or drive in from wherever you're from. I know people who take the Amtrak train. They'll take like a 2-day long Amtrak train to get here. Next up, we got another cotton candy narwhal. Now, don't get me wrong. Hollywood's got to eat. Hollywood's got to eat. But we want to make it a good experience for everyone. That's not just transactional. I'm with 2 friends and have a nib appointment with Kirk and signed up for your workshop. Nice. I may or may not be there. Well, that's awesome. That's really something, guys. It means the world to us that you're coming from so far. Winnie needs to eat. Yeah. Winnie's actually been on a diet. She's lost like 6 pounds. She's supposed to be at 19 pounds. She was up to like 24 and a half. So we had to put her on a diet. What does railroading mean? You know how the nib is like 2 tines? When you separate it, there's a gap in the middle. So railroading's when like you get 2 lines with a gap in the middle. Railroading on a stub, yep. What kind of dog is Winnie? Schnauzer Terrier. Choo-choo. Any takers at 75? There you go. Alex, you're like balling out right now. Let's go. Somebody's asking me for what Winnie looks like. This is what Winnie looks like. David, I'll actually post a photo. Let me find a photo of her. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, wait, let me see here. Oh, it's called A Life with Winnie. Oh, fancy. All right, hold on. I'm finding a good photo where Winnie looks absolutely stellar. I think I've shared this photo before. She is just a doll, I tell ya. She's already almost 8 though. I just can't believe how fast time's flying. We also just, we moved into our new house back in like 2 weeks ago, like fully moved in because we closed May 30th. And what's been really cool is that we finally got Gardina's bird, Romeo, in the area. We got like his like cage set up, and that's Winnie, David. Be careful, don't try to bid on her. Yeah, Winnie's a cutie. I signed up for so many workshops and meetups, I may not be able to actually shop. Nice. I have a 10-year-old bunny. It seems like yesterday we adopted him at 13 months. I know, it's just, time's flying. All right, let's get back to business. Next up, we got an Esterbrook SD. This one's got a button filler. This is the tortoise. Yeah, Winnie is just, oh my gosh, just the cutest. I'm sure everyone thinks their dog is the cutest, but like, is your dog cuter than that? Let's be honest. There's no way your dog's cuter than her. My corgi's overweight. He's 42 pounds. I think he's supposed to be 30, 35. I wouldn't trust the doctors. If the doctor tells you that your dog's overweight, the vet, I think they're lying. Just joking. You should probably listen to them. Don't listen to me. Unless you want to. Every dog owner thinks their dog is the cutest. Yeah, I hear ya. But Winnie is really darn cute. I know, I know. Melissa, your dog's name is Winnie too? That's super cool. All right, we got Mulls back in the chat. All right, next up we got a Pilot Falcon. All right, here we go. Here, you know what I'm gonna try to do real quick while we let this one cook? Let's see if we can cook here. We're about to cook. All right, let's see. Who's gonna win this one? Boom. What? No takers? That's low-key crazy on a Pilot. I don't think we've ever had that before. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. $135. How about $135? All right, there we go. You guys were holding out on me, huh? All right, next up we've got the last Radius pen. This is the PM1. This one's gonna go crazy. I wonder who's gonna get this one. Oh, did that just change something? Uh-oh. What did we do? All right, let me finish the sale, and then I'm gonna throw up the intermission sign. Congratulations, Laura, by the way. All right, you know what? 3-minute intermission.
The most interesting man in the world. He once wrote a letter, and it became a bestseller. He sharpens pencils just by looking at them. He never needs to refill his fountain pen. It flows from endless inspiration. His doodles are considered works of art in the stationery world. Once he ran a marathon because it was on the way. The most interesting man in the world. He once wrote a letter, and it became a bestseller. Sharps just by looking at them. He never needs to refill his fountain pen. It flows from endless inspiration. His doodles are considered works of art in the stationery world. Once he ran a marathon because it was on the way. The most interesting man in the world. He once wrote a letter, and it became a bestseller. He sharpens pencils just by looking at them. He never needs to refill his fountain pen. It flows from endless inspiration. His doodles are considered works of art in the stationery world. Once he ran a marathon because it was on the way. The most interesting man in the world. He once wrote a letter, and it became a bestseller. He sharpens pencils just by looking at them. He never needs to refill his fountain pen. It flows from endless inspiration.